Welcome, everybody. This is Scott and Alan. We're going to be taking a look at May 13th, 2015. Can you really make 10% on your investment, 10 minutes or less? We're going to take up the challenge. We're going to show you that you can, and we're going to be doing so many of these videos proving that it's possible. Now, it's possible. Does that mean you're going to be able to do it? No, but it means you have a good probability of being able to do it. And that probability is going to depend on how fearful, how greedy you are, how much you practice, and how disciplined you can be. We have the tools that will, as you'll see, that can help you with all of them, that can help you with all of those things. Up to you to take the next step. We have 2 courses right now. We've got a 3rd one on its way, which I'm really excited about, that Alan and I are going to be starting in the next couple of weeks, which is on the success mindset. Because really, we know a lot of people that have been very, very, very successful with this, and then they lose their money. Why is that? It's not the tools, it's not the market, it's not their knowledge, it's what goes that cause them to sabotage themselves. And whether you like to admit it or not, we all sabotage ourselves in one or another. And if you're sabotaging your financial future situation, we need to stop that. And so we're going to be talking about the success mindset. So just want to put that little seed in your mind. Watch for it. We're really excited about it because it's fun stuff. And that's why people aren't successful, whether it's trading, career-wise, or in any other area of their lives. So we're going to be addressing that in an upcoming course. But just go down into the descriptions. You'll see our 2 courses now. We've given you a really nice discount. So there's no reason why you can't start on a whole different path to financial freedom. So, Alan, what happened on May 14th?
13th.
15. I should have known that. My birthday.
You're thinking about tomorrow already.
I am.
You got an appointment or something. So here we are. We're looking at the short list. You can see there's lots of suggestions that green. And yesterday it was like red, and the day before that it was green. That's one of the things I like about this column here is it's actually smartly adaptive. Anyways, here we go. You can see Q fits the rules. It broke the risk zone at higher highs. I'm going to just go hit the buy button. QQ is the code, which is an index of 100 stocks. These are tech, new issue kind of things. So here we are, 1 minute, 8%, 4%, 9%. Be there, baby. And you can see it was struggling against this marker here. And we know that one was there. But there was market strength behind this. And Q represents actually the market in a way. So we got our level. Pretty happy with that. Now, there's lots of other stocks here. We can go into all of that. But I had a question, well, can you show me a little bit more about gaps? And our general rule is if you don't know this, don't trade it, unless you're willing to wait an hour. So what we're going to do is we're going to go look at a stock that gapped. We're going to see how it turned out. So this was not a huge gap, but it still was a gap. You can see that it was here. And we're going to move to a little bit later. I say wait an hour is what we usually tell people. Don't know what to do with the gapping thing. You just wait. And here's the point was 10:34. It fit the rules of when to do something. In this case, it was just breaking out of the zone, the risk zone, and it's just below the opening price. Well, the market's pretty red. It's also saying don't trade. So why would I trade this one? Well, when you get familiar with things enough, I wouldn't die. It's at a previous high. I would suggest if you don't have anything to trade and you're not experienced and you haven't done the practice, that's what that tells you right there. But because I know some people actually took this trade, I'm going to show you how it turned out. So there it broke the high. That's the point you really should have gotten in, is when it's showing that it's going to run down, breaking into yesterday's zone. And it doesn't have support. That means it's going to fall. And here it is, 9%. It's hovering. It's got a little struggle. There it is. It starts to break a lot farther. And you can see that the market is really strongly red. And if you practice, you can actually, and you know, with experience, you'll actually have more trades than a beginner does, because you'll see things, you'll know things that a regular person who doesn't have much experience, and that's normal in any business or industry. So I have a few people that I know that are accurate trades 100% of the time. They never get a losing trade. And you go, what? So what is it about them? Well, one is ex-Marine fellow, and I think he's actually still with them. He does that because he has he likes the work, but he's right 100% on his trades. And the other fellow is was an engineer, and he's also right every time. When you're batting 60 trades in a row and you're making time. So what do these have in common is that they're practiced a lot and they're very detailed in the sense of they make it their business to make money in the markets. And so they practice a lot, as I said, but they study, test the rules, make sure that it's working, that they're following the rules, which is where you talked about mindset. That's really it, is these guys decide, I'm treating this like a business. There's no gambling here. It's got to follow the rules. And what are the rules? These are the rules, and they follow them. So that's it for today. As you can see, it had the thundercloud in there saying, well, there was certainty because the market had been up and down. And if you only got your one trade or two trades, well, that's fine. That's all we care. That's all we need.
Alan, can we look at the summary then?
Sure. So here we just got two. So, oh, I didn't close that trade. 4 minutes, Q was 11%. And then, as you can see, the market was running red an hour later. And minutes, 14%.
Beautiful. Okay. Thank you, Alan, for sharing that. Just wanted everyone to know that we have a couple courses showing you how to do exactly what we're showing you here, which is our goal of 10% in 10 minutes and that. So if you go into the description below, you'll see the links. And we're just here to prove to you that it's possible. You can go and you can look at the facts for, you know, just the facts, ma'am. You can look at the facts yourself and decide if you want to learn how to do this. We're here to show you that you can. And forget about the 4-hour work week. We're working on a 40-minute work week. Tim Ferriss would be proud. See you tomorrow, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Bye.